Right, let's make sure my voice is working. Let's get this up. Let's get the drivers' names up quickly. There we are. Right then, welcome to round 5 of the Transnation Formula 3 category. We are at France. We're just waiting for the drivers to get underway. Let's see what we're waiting for quickly. Oh, Brett's disappeared. Let's see if I can send him. See if I can invite him back to the lobby. Okay. Why's he changed lobby? Let's see what he put. Yeah, I'm guessing we're changing lobby then. There's a buzzing noise. One sec, let me see if I can hear it. There's a buzzing noise. One sec, let me see if I can hear it. There's a buzzing noise. One sec, let me see if I can hear it. I think that might just be my PlayStation being loud. I think, anyway. I'll try, yes. not too sure what the buzzing noise is, boys. I think it's PlayStation. And Brett's disappeared again. What is going on, Brett? I'll message him quickly. See if he sent me an invite when I was doing the other stuff. No, he hasn't. There we go, there's the invite. Right. Got 9 drivers today for F3. I think there was a few issues with the lobby, but everything should be okay now. Where is my conversation quickly so I can get the drivers' names? Oh, I know why it will be making that noise. My controller's on charge. That'll be the reason. So the drivers we got today is Brett, we have Kyle, we have Ludwig, I believe that is. is his name? That's not Ludwig, is it? Ludwig's in F2. Okay, well. I've got Fabio, sorry, that's my bad. Then we have... Not too sure... Bojan. Is that B? Ken Doyle, Jaden. Brett's first out on track. Followed by Kyle. I believe that's Connor, but I'm not 100%. Matthew and Nathan. So the only one that isn't on my list is Connor. Well, I think that's Connor. I'm just going to call you Connor. If you're not Connor, then I'm sorry. So as we're on board with Brett now, as he's about to come around the last two corners to start his flying lap. There's already a yellow flag going on. I think that'll be drivers just slowing down, leave some space. But as Brett begins his flying lap, right on board with him for most of the lap, if not all the lap. Climbs the 7th gear. Decides to drop into 3rd for that corner. Be interesting to see what, if I can get it out. There we go. So Brett on the ultra soft tyres. There's a few people going for variant strategies. Oh, he's sliding quite a bit there. Very off camber corner. It's just a drive to the line. And his first lap is a 31.5. And he gets beaten just, only just, by Kyle. Just over a tenth separates them. .33.5 for Bojan. Bojan, I think his name is. Oh, Matthew goes, oh, and then gets beat by Connor. Very close at the moment in timing. Just over 2 tenths separates the top 5. But yeah, Matthew and Connor both doing their times on a set of super soft tyres as well. Very impressive. don't think these two will go around for another lap. Oh, actually... Can't tell, Matthew might be on another lap. We'll see if he is or not. Yellow flag in sector 2. It's just Bojan going slow. I think he's run out of fuel. Ken sets in a lap on the soft tyres of 38.7. I don't think that's a representative lap from him. And Matthew did dive into the pits. So we're just waiting for Nathan to settle up now. Okay, maybe his first lap was invalidated. Nathan follows Bojan in. And I believe Ken will be coming into the pits also on this lap. Brett quick to get back on track on another set of ultra soft tyres. Times are very close in F2. Is Ken lined up for another go? Okay, Ken's about to have another lap in anger now. Right, actually get a ride on board with Ken quickly, see what he can do on these soft tyres. See how they're looking for him in qualifying. He also decides to drop down to third. Comes to the chicane here. Running in overtake mode at the moment. I think he will run out of the RS before he completes the lap. France is quite a heavy track for the RS. We just stick it down into high. Okay. Comes around the far bend. What's he do as he crosses the line on the soft tyres? He actually puts himself pole. What a lap from Ken. Especially on those soft tyres. Let's see how Brett's going in his lap. He's halfway through his lap now. A lot better that time through that corner. Not as sliding. Another yellow flag in sector. Okay, it's just straight and getting out of the way. Oh, Fabio. What's it he was getting out of the way for? Yeah, Fabio. And Brett goes first with a 31 flat on another set of ultra soft tyres. Or did he come out on? Okay. So Kyle now going for a super soft run after initially doing his first lap on the ultras. Set himself quite hard. Oh, he dived into the pits. Maybe a bit of bluff there from Kyle. I believe Jaden's on another run. So we've got Fabio. We're quite close to each other on track. And Brett will be on his cool down lap. Or his in lap. So right on board with Jaden. See what he can do. Comes across the line to do a 31.55. Did 33.3. I believe. Yeah, Fabio's boosted himself up into P3. Oh, maybe that's the best he feels he can do, or he wants to start on the super soft tyres. Ken now strapping on the super softs. Nathan finally sets a lap and it's a 134.7. So Brett's still on pole, but he's the only one at the moment to well, he's the only one of the front three to be on the ultra soft tyres at the moment. What is Brett out on? He's on another set of ultras. So Brett definitely wants his pole position. Be interesting to see what people's strategies are. You can just about make the one stop work with the ultra soft tyres, but going to be tough. The super softs are definitely a better way to go if you want to do the one stop. Ultras, you're sort of a bit forced into the two stop. Don't think there's anyone out on a lap. Kyle might be. Just over 5 tenths separating the top 7. Very close at the moment in F3. Okay. So Carl's not on a lap, so next person will be Brett to start his lap. And people coming out of pits could get in Brett's way. We'll have to have a look. Don't think anyone did. I think that's probably for... I'm not sure actually. Brett's first sector 25. Not going to decide to go for the toe off the Ferrari. as he flies by. Comes to chicane, drops down to gear 4. Momentarily to gear 3. I don't think there will be any left for him through this fast right-hander. Oh, there is a slight lift on the throttle. Pretty much coasting it around that corner. Bit slidey, goes out wide. Is he going to improve on his lap as he comes to the final 2 bends? Well, now actually the final bend. Takes the final bend. On the power as early as he can. DRS opens. Okay, he obviously backed out of that lap earlier. I think he's going for another run. Let's see where... Is Ken on his lap? Nah, Ken's about to start his lap on the super softs. I believe his best lap's still on the softs. Yes, it is. Fabio, I believe that is, has gone on to the ultra soft tyres. Everyone now on ultra soft tyres except Ken. So it'll be interesting to see what that Ken can do. It's Fabio. Oh, and as Kyle goes to pole with a 130.9. Is he going to try and make another lap? Well, don't think so. I think he should. Yeah, he's definitely not. Who's coming up to the line next is... I believe it will be Brett again. Oh, he's not had a good time now. He decides to dive in the pits. So Brett will not improve on his 131 at flat. Highest he can hope for is, well, P3 now, as Matthew goes and sticks in a 130.6, and then Jaden beats it with a 130.4. So, and Ken on the super soft tyres does a 130.6, putting himself into P2. So anyone looking to go again, maybe? He holds, Bojan holds station, but he does improve to a 132.4. Let's see if Don can improve in any way. Don't think anyone will have, well, will be able to go again. Okay. As Don decides to put his car in the wall. Or he might have lost it. Very odd place to lose it. But yeah, that is the end of Don's qualifying. And is there anyone going for another lap? Maybe Ken, due to him on these super soft tyres. Nah, he's not going again. I believe that's everyone's qualifying over and done with. Jaden comes into the pits. Yeah, everyone's coming into the pits now, and that'll be qualifying over with. So we have Ken on the super soft tyres and also Connor on the super soft tyres. I believe we're just waiting for Nathan to retire. I think that's who we're waiting for anyway. Yeah, there we go. So as we just wait for the drivers to line up on the grid.
What's he doing? What's he doing?
So as they begin the formation lap, we'll run through the grid quickly. Jaden is on pole, followed by Ken. Ken is then trailed by Matthew. Matthew has on row 2 for company Kyle. Kyle starting row 3 is Brett. Joining him is Bojano. No, that's Fabio, sorry. Then starting row 4 is Connor. Joining him on row 4 is Bojan, and bringing up the rear is Nathan. Poor drivers trying to make sure they got a lot of heat in their tyres before the start of the race. So let's get I want not that. So only 2 drivers on the super softs, which is Ken and also 3, Connor and Fabio. And Connor's been disqualified before the end of the. So as the drivers line up now. We'll go to 5 red lights. The lights are out and away we go. Jaden gets to a good initial start. Ken pulls alongside him and gets past him. Ken leads into turn 1, followed by Jaden, followed by Brett, who's overtook his teammate Matthew. Oh, top 2 have already pulled out a gap. I believe Brett might have had a few illegal overtakes, having to let people through. The 2 at front already getting a 1.5 second gap to the rest of the pack. Matthew drops down to 5th, Brett comes out in 3rd. Kyle follows Brett down the straight. Top 2 already putting a huge gap to the rest of the pack. Fabio makes his way up into 8th. Let's go back to the front runners. And Jaden staying with Ken at the moment. Kyle also staying with Brett at the moment early on in this race. Ken getting that fantastic start off the line, especially on the super softs, which you would say are the less grippy tyres as well. Ken sets fast as to be expected. And Jaden's actually fell quite a bit off. Has there been contact? And speeding in the pits. Who was that? It was... I think, yeah, it was Bojan. I'm pretty sure he got the 5-second stop go. Connor also in the pits. Ken now just leads us away. Closest battle we got at the moment is for P3, where there's 3 drivers: Matthew, Kyle and Brett all fighting for P3. And Brett is reeling in Jaden. Watch on ball with Kyle as he's chasing down Brett. Oh, Brett losing the back end a little bit there. Kyle had a little look up the inside. Matthew will be watching this unfold. Ken sets another fastest lap. Kyle will now have DRS on this lap. Can Brett get within the 1 second window to have it off Jaden to defend? He has got in there. Now I'm going to see if I can see any damage on Jaden's front wing as he's dropped off pace quite a bit. Maybe it's just super soft tyres coming to life. And Brett does get DRS to defend from Kyle. Oh, and had a little look into the chicane. Didn't go for it in the end though. Thought better of it. But he gets some very nice run coming out of there, and he's already alongside him. He's pulling it around the outside, but his DRS is not the best. Can he get it? Oh, Jaden and Brett go side by side. Jaden picks up a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting. And Brett almost goes into the back of Jaden there. And Carl's pulled alongside Brett. Brett had enough on the exit to stay ahead. But Brett's sliding and he's lost it. Can he keep control of it? He's not lost too much time. He really needs to get that car under control. He's already planning on coming into the pits. Maybe his tyre wear had gone, that's the reason why he's decided to dive into the pits. Kyle and Matthew. Matthew gets his way past Kyle. But Kyle will pick up a 3-second time penalty, but he will have DRS down the back straight. And Brett's gone onto the soft tyres. Interesting from Brett. Believe it will still be a 2-stop for Brett. I don't think he'll take it soft tyres to the end of the race. And Ken has already pulled a 6.5-second gap. Kyle wasn't able to get past Matthew down that straight. I think Matthew is actually pulling away from him. And he is so. Field's slowly starting to spread out now. But Fabio on the super soft tyres doing some good work. Slowly catching Kyle. We'll have to see how this unfolds when people come for their pits. Matthew stays out, but Kyle decides to dive in. So maybe Matthew could be trying the 1-stop. So he looks like he's coming in to strap on the super soft tyres. Let's see where this brings him out, because he was in a fight with Brett. Oh, but Brett's lost it. Brett really struggling at the moment with his car, especially in the final sector. Kyle comes out and Brett not too far off behind him. Maybe without that mistake he could have been ahead of him. But now Kyle on the quick tyres, you expect him to pull away from Brett. But while his tyres are cold, maybe Brett can get him in the first sector, or maybe down the back straight with the DRS. So he gets real close to Kyle now. Lining up a move now, maybe. He's well within the DRS zone. He's on hot lap. As he pulls it along the inside of him. Oh, and Matt's had it off. Where has Matt crashed? Where have you done this then, Matt? That's going to be devastating for Matt. He was sat net P2. He's put it in the wall on the right there. Oh. He must have lost it coming out the fast right-hander. And while we were talking about that, Brett did get past Kyle. Kyle, you will expect to come back at Brett though now. Especially in Sector 3 where Brett seems to be struggling a lot for grip. Kyle at the inside of Brett. Brett able to hold it alongside. And Brett squeezes out Kyle there, but Kyle has a DRS. I don't think he's got enough though to put alongside Brett. He does not, and he'll have to sit behind throughout his first sector. Brett looks very strong in first sector, but not so good in the third, which is very off. So Fabio in P2. So let's see what's some. It's the only fight going on right now, really. Carl's struggling to get past Brett, even though Carl's on the faster tyres. I think his best chance to make a move will be in the final sector where Brett is struggling, but final sector is very hard to make a move. Brett really needs to get the car sorted and keep it together. Brett, a little bit slidey, but was able to keep it a lot more together that time round. And he gets a good drive out the final corner to get well clear of Carl, but Carl is saving the ERS, sat in low ERS mode, where Brett sat in medium and running on a bit less than Carl. But Carl picks up another 3 second time penalty. I believe that's 6 seconds now. Carl once again going to have DRS down this back straight, and Brett goes quite wide, and I believe that's going to give Carl a lot better run this time round. And it has. Can Carl decides to go for the outside while Brett covers the inside. Who's going to have it under braking? And Carl does it. Is Brett going to be able to come back at him? These two fighters bring Connor into the picture at the back. Oh, Brett's making a move down the inside of the fast right-hander, but gets a 3 second time penalty. Him and Kyle, I think they were going to touch if Kyle didn't move. I don't think there was contact, but there might have been. Couldn't quite get a good angle there. But Brett does make his way back up into P4 ahead of Kyle. Jaden at the moment is sat quite lonely, 15 seconds behind Fabio. There's another yellow flag in sector 3. and it's for Kyle. I wonder what Kyle's done there. Maybe not a come together. It might have been a come together with Brett, but I don't see any damage on either car, so wouldn't suggest so. And as Kyle picks up another 3 second time penalty. Connor now reeling in Brett. The field's very spread out at the moment. Fabio's still in P2 doing a stellar job out there. That's a net P2 as well. Connor is reeling Brett in now, and he does get it just under a second. He's sort of floating around that second mark. But Brett struggles in the final sector, so maybe a place where Connor can reel him in even more. And he does so, he gets it down to 7 tenths. Connor now right on the back of Brett, coming through to the first sector. Connor maybe trying to line him up for the back straight with the DRS. I think he might be too far back to challenge Brett at this moment in time. He does reel him in quite a bit, but not enough. As Brett gets a bit slowly out of that corner. Could give Connor a chance going into the fast right-hander. He isn't going to get it alongside in the fast right-hander, he decides to lift off. Connor's got to be getting a bit sick of looking at the back of Brett right now. He's on the faster tyre, he wants to get past. This could be the moment he gets past. He's got a lot of overspeed on Brett, but he does lunge it. Brett squeezes him to the inside, clean racing though from them two. Connor goes wide, and Brett holds on to P4. Now Connor needs to have a good end to his first sector so we can line him up for the back straight. Got a lot more ERS saved than Brett, but Brett's already in overtake while Connor's still sat in low. Connor only moves it up to high as well while Brett's in overtake mode. But Connor now in none is reeling him in. Connor again not being able to catch Brett in places where you're most likely looking to make the overtake. Maybe needs to try and force some mistake out of Brett in this final sector. We've seen a few from Brett this in this final sector this race, as he's already sliding there. Ken driving an absolutely lovely race at the moment. 11 seconds, almost 12 seconds clear of Fabio. Following Fabio, 14 seconds behind Jaden. Then we have Brett 6 seconds behind him. Connor chasing him down. Then it's Kyle, who had a little moment earlier on in the race, but seems to have gathered himself and Sort of kept that gap at 4 seconds to Connor, as I say, he moves up to 5. Then we have Bojan, and then bringing up the rear we have Nathan, 13 seconds behind Bojan. So these two at the moment are the only two close enough on track to actually watch a bit of racing. Connor really struggling to get close to Brett down the straights. As Brett, again, doesn't like the slow corners, Brett, at the moment. Good in the high speed stuff, but as soon as it comes to a slow corner, he's struggling. And I think Connor's pulled alongside. Ooh. Brett just holds on to that P4. Can Connor force him into a mistake, maybe? Oh, Brett maybe forced himself into a mistake. Trying to correct the slide. And Connor does finally get past. Brett really struggling at that moment on these soft tyres. As Carl brings that gap down to 4 seconds. And in the pits now we have Fabio. And also Ken coming out of the pits, and he's gone to soft tyres as expected, the one stop. And he could lead the race from pretty much, well, from start till finish. Fabio comes out just ahead of Kyle. Kyle looking for a move already. And he makes a move stick. As Fabio has to now drop down to P6. But he'll be knowing these other drivers in front of him all need to stop again. Is Brett back on the back of Connor again? Brett seems to be a lot better at following the car at the moment than he is when he's the lead car. He didn't look into the move for this right-hander. Let's see how much he's working this steering wheel. He had a much better exit there. As we move back to Fabio and Kyle. Let's see if Fabio can do anything to get back past Kyle and maybe chase down Brett. Poor exit there from Kyle. Fabio could pull alongside him already into the first corner. He's got good overspeed. Can he make the move stick? He does make the move stick, and it's a good move from Fabio to get himself up into P4. Is Kyle going to come back at him? I don't think he will. As Connors came into the pit, strap on a set of soft tyres. Is Kyle going to look for a move maybe down this back straight? I think Fabio might have it covered with the amount of ERS he has. And Kyle may be looking to make a move there, but couldn't quite get his car alongside, and Fabio closes the door on him and should be able to just drive away now from Kyle. Then again, Kyle is reeling him in. Oh, and as we have Bojan who's left. I thought Fabio would get away from Kyle after passing him. Also in the pits goes Jade, and what's he going to put on? I would suggest soft tyres. And that's what it is, soft tyres. I think his teammate just came in before him, so he's been held up slightly. And there we go, Fabio's now starting to eke out that gap a little bit more. Can he keep it out just that 1 second margin? It's going to be close. I think he might have just done it. Does he have DRS? Let's have a look. He does not, so he's got out of the DRS zone. As I thought, he's now starting to pull away. Field's very separated now. When Brett comes in, he should come out somewhere around where Connor was. He was in a battle with Connor. Kyle dives into the pits now. I believe he'll also be looking to put on the soft tyres. He might get away with a set of super softs if he wants to try a more aggressive strategy. But yeah, it looks like soft tyres is the ones that are being put on, and it is. Where is he going to come out? I think he would come out behind Connor. Yeah, Connor quite convincingly, and he even goes and sets the fastest lap in the process of a 1:34.6. So Connor most likely will undercut Brett, but Brett will have the super soft and faster tyres on for the last stint. There's Fabio now reeling in Brett. Ken this race so far, it's been in a league of his own. And there's yeah, I had a feeling it would be Brett in Sector 3 as Fabio makes his way up into P2. Brett has had quite a few struggles this race, but he could still be looking on a top 5 finish. And there we go, he dives into the pits. Is he going to try and go on to super softs? Let's see. Jaden should clear him comfortably. Connor should clear him comfortably. Kyle, I think, will be behind him. And he does go on to super soft tyres as Jaden sets the fastest lap. And then Connor goes and sets the fastest lap on 34.342. Is Carl going to get out ahead of... Nah, Brett stays ahead of Carl. Crossed the white line in the process, but... Yellow flags in Sector 3 again, use this. Okay, it's been cleared. Don't really know, it could be, I think it might have been Nathan. Yeah, now can Brett reeling Connor. He's got 5.5 seconds he's got to reel in by. He's got 11 laps to do it. Ken at the moment just controlling this race. Sort of coming to the end stages of the Grand Prix now. Everyone's sort of just matching each other for time. Connor will be looking to catch Jaden though, get on that podium. And Brett will be looking to catch both of them as he brings that time down to 4.9. It started at 5.6. And Connor's slowly wheeling in Jaden as well. So we could have a three-way battle for third by the end of this race. Fabio a bit slidey there, but keeps the car in a straight line. It's just been an unbelievable drive from Ken as Brett picks up another 3-second time penalty. That'd be interesting. Sorry about this, guys. Just want to quickly see the race director, see how many warnings and stuff they've got. So, no penalties for Ken. No penalties for him. Okay, 1 penalty for Jaden. No penalties for Connor. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 3 penalties for Brett as Brett leaves the session. Some waffs try and send him an invite who's racing. Okay, so Connor has got 0 and Jaden has got 1. So if Jaden can sit within 3 seconds of... No, if Connor can sit within 3 seconds of Jaden, I believe Connor will get third. As Brett's now rejoined. And I've been kicked. Banter. See if I can get an invite back in. Let's text him, see if I can get back in quick. Red flag in F2 and F3. Session stopped. So we'll see what's going on. See what's gonna go on. Okay, so the results will be so the Right, thanks for watching, guys, but that's the end of the stream now. I don't know when the results will be finalised, but yeah, I'm sure we'll sort something out. Thanks for watching, guys.